Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. First and foremost, before we get into the massive news about a certain someone that plays for West Ham who we've been interested in for a very long time, and it looked like we weren't going to go in for him, but now it looks like we are going to go in for him, and there's a certain condition which we have to meet, which it looks like we are going to start using. I'm going to get into all of that, but before I do, two things. Firstly, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded, hit the like button. As I've said, it helps me out a lot, so thank you all for your support. And secondly, Scotland have qualified for Euro 2021. I mean, what should have been Euro 2020, but it's happening next year. So Euro 2021, Scotland have qualified. To all my Scottish viewers, I want to say congratulations. You have finally qualified for a major tournament after 22 years of waiting. You have finally done it. So honestly, guys, congrats. It was a very tense penalty shootout, but why I'm happy is because they have fallen into the same group as England. We are going to get England versus Scotland at a major tournament. The UK is going to be an incredible place to watch that game at Wembley when it happens. Honestly, I think there's going to be one massive piss up. I think that's what's going to happen. There's going to be a massive drinking session on the day when England and Scotland play throughout the country, throughout the UK. So, yeah, it's going to be carnage. I'm looking forward to it. But honestly, Scotland, congrats, and congratulations to Steve Clarke, ex-Chelsea assistant manager under Jose Mourinho, and slightly after that as well, the first time. He is Scotland manager, and he has managed to accomplish the impossible. 22 years of waiting, Scotland have qualified, so congrats to Scotland. Well done, and we'll see you at Wembley next year. Now, let's get into Chelsea. Declan Rice. Declan Rice is a player that we spoke about during the summer transfer window. We all were like, yeah, we're going to make a move. 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 We never did. We never did. And when it got to deadline day, we were all waiting for something to happen. It didn't transpire. But what happened after that were rumours were starting to afloat that Chelsea will go for him in January. Now, personally, I told you in a video my opinion, that my opinion was I don't think Chelsea will go for him in January. They might consider, but I don't think we are going to splash out 80 million or 100 million or whatever it is that West Ham are going to want for Declan Rice, because it will not be under that price. It will not be, unless if Marina, I don't know, takes David Sullivan and what's her face? What's her name? Karen Brady, that's the one. Unless she takes them hostage or something and puts a gun to their heads going, listen, 20 million or you're getting it, yeah? Unless if she does that, then I don't see it falling below 80. I really don't. However, there's a little bit of news. There's a little bit of news, and this has come from Football Insider. Football Insider, according to their sources, yeah, not ketchup, mayonnaise, or any HP sauce, according to their sources, Chelsea are going to go for him in January, but on one condition. And this is a Chelsea condition. 2 stars may go. Who are the 2 footballers at Chelsea that are going to get the chop? Well, let's look at the article and let's see what it's saying. So here we go. Chelsea are planning to contact West Ham with a fresh Declan Rice bid in January, but will have to sell at least 2 senior stars first. Football Insider understands. The West Londoners are ready to follow up their extraordinary summer recruitment drive with a mega money move for the Hammers prize asset. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. Yeah, who do you think the 2 names are? Personally, I wouldn't have been able to tell you unless if I haven't read the article. But we're about to read it now. There's 3 names up for contention. Let's see who they are. The club are planning to listen to offers for senior stars including Jorginho, 28, Antonio Rudiger, 27, and Marcos Alonso, 29. Chelsea were unable to offload them in the summer, which is partly why they could not hire Reece, 21, from the London Stadium. West Ham have long been aware of the West Londoners' interest and are braced for a January bid. It's clear, because in the summer transfer window, especially on deadline day, we were all waiting for some players to leave. We thought Giroud would be gone. We thought Alonso or Emerson would be gone. We did speak about Jorginho. It did pop up, but there wasn't really anywhere he was going to go to. So we kind of stopped talking about that very quickly. Rudiger, we thought would probably go to Spurs, or if not, would go somewhere else, probably to Germany. But that never transpired. And it turned out that Rudiger was happy to stay and work and, try and earn his place back. So nothing happened, which I could understand at the time was the reason why we didn't even bother going for Rice. But now it looks like we are continuing off the cliffhanger that we left on deadline day. We are going to offload a couple of stars. Well, stars, they're not really playing at the moment, but you get what I mean. In order to pursue for a deal to get Declan Rice from West Ham. Now, what do I think of this? These three names? Jorginho, Rudiger, Marcos Alonso. I wouldn't be against this still happening. I wouldn't. Why? I'll explain why. If it's Jorginho that goes, we get a direct replacement in Declan Rice. So we're not losing. In fact, we're probably gaining. Because Jorginho, as much as we have come to love him and enjoy what he does, first season at Chelsea, he found it very difficult. I mean, it's fair to say every single guy that went to Stamford Bridge is used to boo him under Maurizio Sarri. But that's the way that he was being used. And that's the way he was being forced in order to make the system work. We were trying to force the system to work rather than change it. But Jorginho has grown on many Chelsea fans now. Many Chelsea fans look at it and go, yeah, Jorginho, we like him. He's quality. And the way that he used to take his penalties and whatnot, I mean, now he's not penalty taker anymore because he's missed. But, many things there. However, Jorginho, we get a direct replacement with Declan Rice. With Jorginho, we understand how limited he can be in what he brings to a midfield, and we understand now why it worked so well at Napoli under Maurizio Sarri, because he was the engine. The whole system was based around him. And when you're not playing in a way of trying to create an attack from deep and trying to, constantly ping long balls, but not really, not really interact with a strong passing game and a mixed ability amongst the team in order to go long, go short, go wide, go down the middle. Frank Lampard seems to be, using a way now where we're trying to incorporate many things and trying to adapt ourselves to many different situations rather than play one way and that's it, And Jorginho is a one-way player. That's fair to say. So bringing Declan Rice in for Jorginho would make sense. In terms of Antonio Rudiger going, again, he's not playing at the moment. We don't really need him. I think we can agree, yes, he's done good things for us, but he's been the subject of criticism, especially this season, end of last season, where he just wasn't looking good. And myself, I've been one to criticize him. Is he really someone that we should keep and try and play when we got a Thiago Silva playing fantastic, but we don't see it in Rudiger, Kurt Zouma is now getting into his shape. We now have a bunch of lads that are for the future when it comes to the centre-back role. Tomori is someone who's next in line. Then after him, remember, we've got Malang Sarr, we've got Mbuyamba. Malang Sarr is someone that I know you guys really like. We've got a nice structure now in order to try and accommodate the centre-backs that are going to make their way through after Thiago Silva steps out of the way. Because he will. He's 36. He's not going to play forever. So Rudiger, maybe, him going and generating some money would be a good idea. And Marcos Alonso, in a similar sense to the way that Jorginho is fitted to one way, Marcos Alonso, in the way that he plays, has one way as well. When he attacks, he can score. He's great in a 3-4-3, but that's it. If you want him to play as a fullback, not as a wingback, because as a wingback, he's very effective, but as a fullback, sometimes he gets caught out. He's slower than many. You come up against like an Adama Traore, the odds ain't looking in his favour. So when you look elsewhere, we're keeping Emerson. One of them have to go because both of them aren't going to play. Let's be real. One of them is going to be sitting there doing absolutely nothing. It depends on who we would keep rather than Alonso or Emerson. And I think it's safe to say Alonso is going to be the one that ends up going. So I can understand why those names would be the ones floating about in terms of departure in order to make way for Declan Rice. As I said, it's going to cost a lot of money. So offloading two of them, I think, should be enough to get near to the 80 million mark. And then after that, we can throw a little bit of our own money in and get Declan Rice. Now, this is my thing. Do you guys want Declan Rice in the first place? Is this deal worth it in the first place? Do you think he would be a great addition? Because if not, we can just close this chapter and forget it and start looking for another DM. But would you take Declan Rice as someone to come in and be the rotation with N'Golo Kante? Do you see Declan Rice as that sort of player at Chelsea? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion. Now, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button for me. As I said, it helps me out a lot. And don't forget, follow me on Twitch, because today we are jumping back onto Chelsea career mode. We're going for top of the league. We're getting there. We're close. Liverpool are top at the moment. Oh yeah, Liverpool. What is going on at Liverpool? I need to end the video on this. They are in trouble. They are in trouble. Gomez injured. Looks very bad. Probably for the season. No Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold's out. They've got one central defender left in their whole team. Now Mohamed Salah has tested positive for coronavirus, so he's going to be out. Liverpool, I think, have 14 injuries, and now they got Salah who's tested positive, and he now needs to self-isolate. I mean, Liverpool, it's fallen apart. The title race, ladies and gentlemen, is blown wide open. Bring it on. I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Follow me on Twitch. As I've said, I'm heading there to do a stream later tonight. Make sure you're there to watch, and let's have a little party. I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Take care, and peace.